So I tried this cereal out, and my kids actually loved this, and these pretzels were so good. The buffalo wing, they were too spicy for my kids, but I loved those. And I normally do water and white vinegar, but I didn't have any, or I couldn't find it. So I just filled it up with water and just rinsed it really well, and then rinsed it off when I was putting it out to dry. And now we are headed into Aldi, and this is a little tip that I have is I don't like using those boxes there. One, just because a bunch of people have touched them, and two, they don't fit well in my car. So I just get a huge laundry basket or get like 2 small laundry baskets and just load up all of your groceries in it. Now, I will say that I needed a second one because it was super heavy trying to fit everything in there and transfer it into my car, but loved using it. It's also just a great thing to use in case you don't have bags or reusable bags or want to use those boxes. I just like quickly throw it in and out. Yeah, wash your hands. Okay, so the majority of this is just going to be a voiceover because we all know I have 3 kids in the background that are screaming, yelling, or asking for something. So from Aldi, I love getting their cheeses. Sometimes their produce, I know they have super great prices or really cheap prices, but I try to go in there every time, and I spent $175 and got a ton of stuff. But I will say I feel like their produce is just super hit or miss. Like sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not even worth it to go in there. So, but here's a bunch of stuff that I ended up getting: a bunch of produce, eggs, all of the cheeses, deli meat. And normally I try to like organize this, can't organize it, but I was just trying to get it done and get it filmed. So again, fresh produce, those are onions. I normally get like the yellow onions, but again, that produce just didn't look the best. These are raspberries. The strawberries were actually the best of the produce, and they were on sale for like $1 something for each container. So that was good. I tried these freeze-dried strawberries. My youngest son liked it. He's 1 and he liked those. And then I love the mini bagels and like the thin sandwich type bread. Okay, here's just like an overview of everything. Man, I am so out of practice, even just doing these hauls and going through, even doing voiceovers. But here is everything. Everything was $175. Oh, well, I'll probably just have to do a voiceover for all of it. Here it is. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get all this produce washed. Sink on, or I guess faucet, water on. Anyways, wash your produce. These peanut butter cookies are so good. They're like the tagalongs, the Girl Scout tagalong cookies, but it was 85 cents for that container, which I may or may not have eaten in one day. Oh well. don't mind me realizing I needed to put something on top of this cutting board. There's literally 6 different little things that you can put on top, and I'm spacing out what they're called, just like a topper on that. There's all different colors, like you can use for chicken, veggies, meat, other stuff like that. It's right in the side of there. You can see the green and like black part, but don't worry, I realize it after I've cut all the Brussels sprouts. Product. And I can use these for lunches or snacks or anything that's kind of left over. And these containers I got off of Amazon. This one's just a random one that we had.